Ooh, there's a gas man.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps? Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
I suppose the man's got a point.
Get out!
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
All right. Well, Cole, as much as you'd like to shed your old identity and start anew with your new cop buddy or whatever, I must insist that we switch from the outsider, don't believe everything you read in the papers, to the hard-boiled detective, actually, because it makes you better at being a cop.
The bum took a swipe at me.
Note that I said better at being a cop, not better at being a husband or better at being a First Amendment defender, because you're very bad at being both of those things based on the events of this stream, Cole. Ow. Let's start as we need to go on, I guess. Oh,
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
So this is how it's going to be, partner?
I already told you, I don't do partners. You see me on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out like a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And now you need somebody, and that somebody's supposed to be me. Well, it's not gonna happen.
That's quite a speech. I heard you were the strong silent type.
You cracking wise, Phelps?
No, Biggs. I'm breaking the ice.
Just drive, hotshot.
Man, why didn't they just fire him? Oh boy.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. You capped this one?
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps.
Oh.
It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house, in the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
Well, take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Oh boy. So these people are getting adjacently overfucked by Benoit Blanc, and perhaps directly
Remember
fucked
the dead
over.
lady
I
they
mean, we are
found under
working
the
on
train?
arson. It could be an arson. We saw a man pour gasoline into a heater, so, you know.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Well, it's a very tiny accelerant. It's paper. Paper burns good. I don't know. Should we not be cracking wise at the scene of the fire?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. Well, okay, candelabra. Did you forget to unabra your candles? Oh, hey.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
So the same guy serviced the heater 3 years in a row, including just recently. Might be something. Hey, dude, tell me how sad you are that your house burned down.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Just to make sure that they went? Okay. Well, what was the competition there, friend?
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Okay. Yeah, sure, fine.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Interesting. Tell us about this suspicious competition designed to get you out of the neighborhood so they can burn down your house, thereby making it easier to bulldoze the neighborhood and build houses for GIs that happen to line the pockets of one Dr. Benoit Blanc.
The Redevelopment Fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Oh, so they're being dumb about this. Okay. So the redevelopment fund comes and knocks on your door and says, "Hey, we'd like to buy your house." And this guy's like, "No," which is a thing you can say when someone says, "Hey, we'd like to buy your house." And then the redevelopment fund says, "Hey, you won a contest. You're going to Catalina Island." And while they're away at Catalina Island, some motherfucker burns down their house.
I
Okay.
have a family to feed.
Okay. What's in your notebook here? Heater serviced by Ryan. Travel prizes won by the Stevens family. They're responsible for the leaflet campaign. Okay.
You're lying, Steffens. You wanted to sell, you just wanted a better price.
What I wanted was my own business. And you have no way of proving that I wanted to sell.
Man's correct, actually.
Looks like I made a mistake. Everyone else is selling, but you're the holdout, aren't you?
I was the last. I thought I could hold out for a better price. Now, my house is the center lot.
So now you have to take the price regardless.
Looks like it. I've got no choice. I have to put a roof over my family.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
You fucker of mothers. Wait, not mothers. German singers. You fucker of German singers. Cole. Also, there's a telephone over here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. Do you have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Hey, how about that? They're building a better California. Good job, Governor.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question? Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
I mean, if there's 2 a month in a city of, I don't know, what's the population of Los Angeles in 1940? I'm going to ballpark it at 5 million people and then look. Okay, so as of the 1950 U.S. Census, the population of Los Angeles, California was 2 million people. So if you've got 2 water heaters a month in a city of 2 million people, that means you're getting 24 a year, which, you know, okay, so 24 divided by 2 million is, okay, so if 0.001% of your population dies in a water heater explosion every year, okay, all right, it might not actually be something that's worth. It still seems bad.
Mal.
You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. So I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
And we all care what Cole thinks because he's the main character of the video game and we're rooting for him because, well, so yeah, the thing is, like, the game did exactly nothing to even conceptually justify the idea of Cole maybe having an affair. It just kind of happened. Like, I wasn't kidding when the first time we saw Cole's wife was the scene where she's leaving the house on account of her having caught wind that he had an affair. And, like, I'm not saying that if we had seen a scene of her being a meanie, or, you know, his kids not liking him, or her never wanting to talk about how this police work is tearing him up inside, it would have been more justified for him to go to a club and have a couple drinks and get all sweet on a German singer or whatnot. But, you know, there was a good period of time there where I thought the game was just having Cole be an idiot for no good reason, and he had not actually had an affair but wasn't saying that. Like, the game has done so much to present Cole as super duper squeaky clean, and then there was one ambiguous scene where Cole was tailing the German singer, and then, oh, it turns out they've been having an affair. And, like, also Roy's a bastard for spying on Cole and revealing it and pinning all of the problems of the complicity and hookery on him. Like, that's still a shitty thing for him to have done and whatnot, but, like, Cole had an affair with the German singer for what we've established as no good reason. Like, we have no earthly reason for Cole to have had an affair with the German singer. He just did. And we're supposed to root for him to atone for that because, he's also being betrayed by the cops, and being a cop is bad, but he's a cop? Like, he's a dude who got into the cops with the best of intentions and has discovered that the cops are bad and crooked and is deciding to continue to be a cop. So, like, also, fucking nothing is vibrating at me at this house. Hello there, Mr. Ambulance Man. Do you feel particularly useless? Because you seem particularly... Oh my God. Something vibrated at me.
Hey, Biggs. Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You're not being subtle about this.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fires.
Why are we sprinting?
You can still catch him.
Why are we sprinting? Okay, just because a man's a burnophile doesn't mean we gotta... Okay.
Stop! LAPD!
See.
We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
Hi there. Buddy. Oh. Okay, it's still not as bad as the Firefly chases in Arkham Knight.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Cole, this man has done nothing.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
Well...
I keep myself to myself.
Okay, so he's got a cigarette and a matchbook. Are we supposed to learn anything from this Oriflame matchbook? Because...
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
Okay,
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
Biggs.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Okay, Cole's motives are not entirely pure, but also he's right. Like, also he's right. There's a clear pattern of evidence here. Like, it doesn't take a fucking genius. It takes a fucking video game player to notice, the travel agency and the Suburban Redeployment Fund are in on it together, getting people out of their houses so they can burninate them, so they can sell the land for more money. That's not that hard. That's a simple racket. That's an easily identified racket. I feel as though if someone works in arson for 15 years, they should be able to identify such a racket. But no. Let's all go to Gullah Gulliver's Travel Agency. It's a heck of a display you've got there, Gulliver's Travel Agency. Feel as though that propeller could broin someone.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Okay, well, hey, here's Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
Those tickets were collected. Interesting. Here's the Sawyers. Oh, tickets collected but canceled.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
What's your deal, dude?
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of L.A.
Okay. I mean, that all rings true. And also, I don't have anything to prove that it covers less than half of L.A., so...
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Friendo.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
I'm almost certain we can add, I think that's the guy who played Harry Crane. That'll be another former Mad Men actor who was also present in this game, because once a dude in the 1940s, always a dude in the 1940s. Am I right?
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Sure do.
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
Hello, Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind. Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
He does indeed.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
We came as soon as we could.
It's not strictly true, but okay.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
Man's got a point.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
By a different dude.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Oh boy. Okay. So we've... Oh boy. Alright. Well. So we've got... Okay. So you have a duty hole there. Can you fit here? Sure.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, okay, so the game's just going to tell me when I have the right answer. Well, that makes this puzzle much easier.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's going to ignite.
Right. So we just...
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Now that doesn't seem like it's actually going to work, because you've got your... Because that's got to go up hole, doesn't it? Oh, hey.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Okay. I don't fully understand what we've learned here, given that Cole already found a busted regulator cap, but okay. Suppose it was a long and fancy way to get us an address for a place we can go.
Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Seems like a guy whose only real crime is being guilty of being kind of weird and creepy, which, I mean...
Damn you!
...is unfortunate, but, you know, last I checked, ain't illegal to be kind of weird and creepy within certain acceptable parameters of weird and creepy. Then again, it is the 1940s, and Cole is at threat of being charged with adultery, which is also falls under the big umbrella of weird and creepy. You know what you should not have done, Cole? You should not have boinked a German singer. How come you're boinking a German singer, Cole? What's with the German singer boinking? Hey, I got a trophy for driving more than 194.7. Oh, because it's 1947. Okay. I was going to say that's a random number, but then I realized that it's 1947. Okay, fine. That tracks.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Thanks for your help. Where is that?
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Oh, and there's a convenient sign here that says manager. Okay. All right. That's a strong indicator that that might be a manager, actually.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70, yeah. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow.
And?
It's been reversed.
Oh.
It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Well, that's bad. How might that happen?
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Okay. Kind of. I don't like that forced smile, bud.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Yeah, that's, buddy, that's like, in a fairer and more just universe, that's a sink your company, do some jail time level confession. But let's move on.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I don't think we have any proof that they're not, so...
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
I'm supposed to accuse off of that?
There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
No, but we can look
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Okay. What was I supposed to accuse with off of that one? Hold on. I didn't even hit the accuse button. Like, I mean, we've got two guys who serve as heaters. There's Ryan and Varley. Okay. But, all right.
I could save all year and not be able to afford that.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Two peanuts are walking down.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Good Lord, Cole.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasick. Desperate times indeed.
Can we talk about that?
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
I mean... we do. We should.
Here.
It's the fucking 1940s.
Stick around, Mr. Rasick.
Hi, Matt Ryan. All right, there's a 28-3 chance that we find something good in here.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Uh-oh. Okay, you shouldn't... Matt, you're kind of an idiot. You should really run the ball more. And also, you should not keep your anarchist... You should not keep cartons of your anarchist literature in your locker room. I understand the desire to spread your message or whatever. You should not keep...
Ryan wants the world to be a better place. Don't we all?
Okay. Oh, boy. Also, you have pliers.
Don't think this is anything.
They're pliers! You can ply with them! The whole thing is about a regulator valve what got plied wrong! You can ply with the pliers! Okay, well... Just because the dude's into... Okay, oh.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Okay. So you got the book, did you? Okay, well, that's good. That's fine. All right. Listen, you want to bring a handful and distribute among your friends, that's fine, but you shouldn't oughta... It's just dumb. You're just getting in trouble and being stupid.
My company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
Okay. Well, we just did a kaboomy with coils, but...
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Ah, buddy.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
I mean, if we're only picking one, we're picking Ryan. He's the leader. Hey, look, it's somebody fucking with a regulator valve. How about that? Mr. Ryan, sir, can I help you with the... So I think the game is saying if we guess wrong, another house burns down. We're guessing Ryan first.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
Being very sus there, Matt. Okay, you've got a big lead on me, and it's late in the third quarter. Just run the ball.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
Okay, now whatever you do, Matt, don't take a sack. Now, if you take a sack, you'll give the Patriots the ball back. These Super Bowl jokes doing anything for you people.
Men.
Oh, that man got dead.
Only if they hear him
that poor
coming.
dead man.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
Shut up, I'm driving your car. I'm used to a fancy red convertible, and also I'm ganging on him. He's throwing the ball like a nitwit. Why would you throw the ball?
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We got to get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
I mean, that we agree on. All right, now let Kyle call.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
So they just gave you and Roy the same script
Jesus,
for
what
these
is he
chases,
doing?
did they? That's a shame. Oh, good, you wiped out.
Give it up, LAPD. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Hope we guessed right. If we didn't guess right, we're guessing Varney next. All right, we arrested Ryan, but the game hasn't told me to do anything, so I guess let's go to Varley's and see if,
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Varley, whatever.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Sigh. Dick Weasel.
Come on, Varley. You can't keep running forever.
Also, I'm 5% faster than you. Just like every bad guy in the... Come on. Come on, stop.
Stop or I will shoot!
Oh my god, I did the warning shot mechanic right. Ah!
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm going to take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson?
You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Okay, then. I stopped a fleeing suspect with a warning shot. It only took the entire game. Oh, did I get an outfit for that? I got an outfit for that. Oh, what's new? There's the Hackshaw. Oh, I like the Hawkshaw. The Hawkshaw's a good look. Oh, that's a good look. But also, this one makes me a better cop, so.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Hi, Pete. Jeebus recently asked who the biggest known actor is. Well, we got Vincent Kartheiser, Pete fucking Campbell from fucking Mad Men.
You look like you haven't got a clue.
Also, Connor from Angel. Just in case you wanted to hate him anymore. Fucking Connor from fucking Angel. Hi, Vince. Didn't realize you were in this.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
I mean, your coworkers, bud. Okay, so you seem pretty smug about not knowing this guy, but I mean, come on.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
He gets kickbacks from a developer, does he? Oh, Varley. Oh, boy.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You contract for them. Let me have a look at my my thing here. You distribute pamphlets. List of gas fitters. Okay. Yeah, Ryan and Varley were the ones who, Okay. Well, it's either bad cop or accused, so we might as well try and accuse.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
What proof have I got? I mean, yeah, the regulator valve that's damaged was serviced by Varley. I can prove that it's easy, but Clemens was convicted for arson. It's true.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Yeah, Pete doesn't really get that.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Fucking Cole just staring daggers at Biggs. Oh, God.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Bullshit.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
No, we found a pamphlet in your locker, though. You're Clemens, right? Yeah.
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy. We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
We have another choice to make.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I feel like Biggs is actually getting close to kind of liking me a little, maybe? Hello?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Okay, fine. So, Matt, I think I'm just about out of Super Bowl jokes. So, do me a favor and just let me say the name Julian Edelman real quick, would you? Julian Edelman. Also, anarchy.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
What campaign, you dummy? Don't set me up like that.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company. How do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Really? Because it's super easy to do.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
The boss of the company can fucking do it. It's super easy, apparently.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You'd just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Nothing. Really? Really, huh? Do you take kickbacks from them, too? Yeah, kickbacks from... I mean, the fact that Varley's so close with the redevelopment fund kind of makes me think it might be him, but...
Tell me the truth, Ryan. It's the only chance you've got. You're getting some kind of kickback from the fund.
So I'm an agitator for change, but I take kickbacks. How does that make any sense?
I mean, it doesn't, but... Clemens takes kickbacks.
You're just a stooge.
Yeah.
A brown shirt for your capitalist paymasters.
If I may point out, you are literally wearing a brown shirt. So...
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Friend.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you going to prove that?
We know your rap, doy. Dumb fuck.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Okay.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
He's not a red. He's an anarchist. There's a difference.
I think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
Man, that's exactly what I was thinking, but I was also about to chastise you for a thing, so now I'm not thinking that thing anymore.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
He's not a communist. He's an anarchist. It's different.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
I don't think that's true.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
I can look at the thing that says you were there. Fucko.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Okay.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Buddy.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
I've got Vincent Kartheiser telling me that you take kickbacks from them, you shitbag.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, but so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
It is a big conspiracy, actually. It's quite big. You just expanded the size of it immensely, actually.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Maybe. Buddy.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
I mean, the thing was fucked. The thing was fucked. The thing was fucked. The thing was fucked? Yeah, the thing was fucked. The thing was fucked.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
The thing was fucked.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
You think
those Vice boys get any on the side?
Now I'm annoyed at missing out on that last question. I thought it was Ryan, and Varley didn't do enough to convince me that it was Varley. I'm going to charge Ryan. Dudes will probably be happy that I'm charging the Anarchist. Might or might not have actually caught the arsonist, who knows. Son of a bitch. Can we talk anymore? Nope. Cool, you're under arrest.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Don't necessarily believe that.
Phelps.
Uh-oh.
What you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
I sense a butt coming.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Yay. We get a case. Sigh.
Get up on your feet. Put your hands together. Sing along with 3 count. We'll party on forever. We like the fact